tequila shot. I'm on my 4th tequila shot. Whoops. Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Jennifer Chandy. I'm going to be taking you back about. Okay, I don't know if this is. We'll do this. We'll go with this. Okay. So I'm going to be taking you back about 11, 12 years ago when I was about 14, 15 years old. A freshman in high school. Back then I was a very boy-crazy girl. I always wanted attention from boys, wanted to be in relationships. But as soon as shit got real, I was out. Bye. I was basically the Asian version of Julia Roberts in The Runaway Bride. This push and pull came from my very strict Pakistani father and my very lenient Filipino mother. Woo! Pinoy. My dad was a huge player in Karachi, Pakistan. Flashy, braggadocious, very charismatic. He grew up pretty much, he wasn't rich, so kind of imagine Slumdog Millionaire meets like Tony Montana, I guess. Just swag. I don't know if there's a picture up, but there we go. He's the one in the middle. He's the middle guy, yeah. My mother, on the other hand, was like Maria from fucking Sound of Music. Very, very sweet, a little naive, but, you know, still open to PG adventures. Both had a completely different impact on my upbringing and how I viewed relationships. And my dad was very strict. So, you know, he was a bad boy growing up. My mom wasn't strict enough because she wasn't bad enough growing up. But because of this, I wanted to rebel against my dad because he was so strict. But at the same time, not disappointing my mom because she was the only one who trusted me. So I didn't want to betray that trust. Yeah. So I also had a totally unexpected crush that we're going to talk about in a bit. But hopefully the background on my parents will give you some insight into some of the nonsense that I wrote about. So this is embarrassing. Okay. All right. So this is my first entry. Wednesday, March 23rd, 2005. Age 14. I'm 26 right now. Love number 1. Dallas Armstrong. So cute. Okay. All right. Hey, baby. And I call my diary baby because I'm just weird. I'm starting this diary fresh and new. Let's start, shall we? Right now, I just finished watching Electra with my mom. It sucked. But it gave me a sudden urge to exercise, so I did like 5 crunches. I'm still 14, in high school, fresh meat, kind of loving it, not really. It's getting better, but we'll see. So I'm technically going out with Dallas Armstrong. He is such a little cutie. He's in 8th grade. I never thought I'd like someone younger than me. Ashley called me R. Kelly. I was in 9th grade. He was in 8th grade. We went to the movies last Friday to go see The Ring 2. He does the cutest thing when he gets scared. He puts his hands caged over his head as if he's deep thinking, even though I know he's about to shit his pants. And you know when something scary happens and girls scream and they talk for like 10 minutes? Well, when they did that, Dallas would yell, "Shut up." It was so cute. I was waiting for this kid to hold my hand, cuddle or something, but you should have seen him. I mean, he was eating popcorn like he's never eaten anything in his life before. And that stupid-ass Coke was on the armrest, so I couldn't put it up or anything. seriously, this kid has no game. But at the end of the movie, no game. But at the end of the movie, I was like, fuck this shit. And I grabbed his hand. I feel like the fucking guy in the relationship, okay? He is so emotionless. I finally told my mom about Dallas. She wasn't mad. It's all good. Thank God. I love my mom. I wish I could tell her everything, but how can I without hurting her? And I do like to tell my mom a lot of stuff, but like when it comes to boys, she likes to have her girl. I have a sister, Christine. She's in the audience, and she wants her girls to be top of the class, and she doesn't want us to think about boys, at the time. But I just hope she knows I'm not doing anything bad, because I'm not. Well, yes, me and Dallas are dating, and I wish he would open up to me more, but he's just so young. I got his screen name. His screen name is Big Pimpin' 91. With 2 eyes. 2 eyes. What a loser. Two eyes. I think I'm attracted to that. Well, my hand is hurting like a bitch, so later. All right, so this is 3 months later. Friday, June 17th, 2005, age 15, love number 2, Ray Roman. Oh my God. Friggin' Daddy Yankee and shit? Okay. Hey, baby. Today I got my lazy ass up and went to church. Came home and played Sims 2 because I have no life. Then Ashley and Natasha came over and we went to the pool. Tomorrow I'm going on my first cruise to the Bahamas. I just really hope we don't repeat Titanic because I'm really scared about that. If you're wondering about Dallas, he was so millennia-ish ago. I must have been drunk. He called me a hoe online. I know! I wasn't even! So rude. We haven't talked since. I'm glad because I have someone way better now. Take a wild guess. I think you know. Ray Roman. It all started at dance class. We were dancing to Switch by Will Smith. Very hot dance. When this guy, accompanied by an older man, assuming it was his father, which it was, I guess he was friends with our dance teacher. Anyway, I looked at him and I told myself every time I want to play it cool. It's not like you're going to date him or something. But still, I was trying to break that dance down as to the best of my ability. Basically, shake my flat ass. Anyways, he left and I was like, no, I was just getting started. Then he came back. Then all of a sudden, my friend Lisa goes up to me and was like, oh, he want to holla at you. And I didn't believe her, so I said, go away, nicely. Until I saw her walk back towards him, and they started talking. I was like, what the fuck? I got nervous. She came back with his phone, and I ended up putting my number in there, my real one. The following night, Ray called me. Hello? Hello, he said. Do you know who this is? I said, yeah. Are you the guy from dance? He said, yeah, I am. Oh my God, he is so sweet. Oh my God. He was drenching me in compliments. And when I went on about how beautiful I was and how I looked like an angel dancing, is this guy for real? Pinch me. He even told me he was nervous to ask me for my number and that he stepped outside to go spray on some Axe. We talked. It worked. We talked all night. The rest was history. Okay, so around this time, I had a friend named Kelvin. I met him in middle school. He also went to my CCD class. To this day, I do not know what CCD stands for. I just know it's something you had to do if you were a Catholic. He was your typical top of the class student, very shy, a little socially awkward, but all around nice guy. Just totally not my type. I know, it's so shallow. Since he's not, so Logan is actually going to be reading Kelvin's part because Kelvin's not here. But one summer, Kelvin wrote me a series of poems and letters I was not ready for.
Thy Jennifer Shandy, as a rose petal floats and flows in the wind, so does your hair. As a spring of crystal water sparkles under the sunshine, so do your eyes. As the feathers of a bird look so vibrant and soft, so do your hands. As the finishings of carpentry feel so smooth, so does your skin. You are truly a work of art and beauty. And as a ripe apple is so tender and pure, so is your heart. May you find it in your tender and pure heart to be my Valentine on this most loving of days, to fill the gap of loneliness in my heart. For likewise, I may do the same. Sincerely, Kelvin.
So, I was not ready for that. I was not mature enough, not romantic enough. As you will learn in the next journal entry, it didn't take much to impress me. Monday, June 20th, 2005. Age 15, still Ray Roman. Hey, baby. Last night I got back from Disney World. The whole day I wanted to go home. Being so far from Ray makes me crazy. Oh my God, he called me the next day and told me he came to where I lived with a ladder. How sweet. But no, my stupid ass was in a coma because I was knocked out. Like I could get away with seeing him anyways. But just in case, I loosened my window screen after like an hour of trying to open the damn window. I left the room for 1 second to put the screwdriver away, and the fucking screen fell. Now I'm screenless. I hope Ray doesn't come tonight, even though that would be a dream. I can't risk getting caught and not seeing him again. I love him so much. Nobody could ever understand. We would make the cutest babies. Not soon, after marriage. But our babies would be a quarter Pakistani, a quarter Filipino, and half Puerto Rican. How cute. Baby, I've been thinking about sex a lot lately. And I know it's too soon, but I want him so bad. I always remind myself of the consequence of getting pregnant, and that would be bad. Not that I don't want to bear his children one day, just not today. God help me resist. I wouldn't be able to withstand the disappointment of my family. Oh yeah, I'm getting my nose pierced tomorrow, and I really hope that doesn't hurt, and whoever I'm trusting to pierce my nose isn't psycho or have AIDS or something. It's 10:05 p.m. I hope Ray calls me, and I spelled Ray like I spelled calls as C-A-L-L-E-S. Oh my God, I can't even spell! I love Ray, I love Ray, I love Ray. Wow, I have problems. Diary, I really think Ray is the one. I mean, I don't see myself with anyone else. I just hope he doesn't disappoint me. 10:07 p.m., 10:08 p.m. He's probably not going to call me till 1 a.m., but I'll be awake, hopefully. I'm so glad that my mother is so supportive. She really surprised me. My summer kind of sucks. The days that I'm at my happiness is with Ray. I usually find myself drifting through nothingness, home or through chips. I also read... I'm also reading the Diary of Anne Frank. I have a lot of respect for her and her family. They went through a lot. Logan? Oh, okay.
Dear Jen, if you're offended by my poem, I am deeply sorry. Otherwise, if you are delighted with what I've written, I am greatly appreciated. I would also like to state that this was not provoked by anyone. I chose to write this letter to you to tell you what I think and how I feel without embarrassment, shyness, or the espionage of others. I'm sorry. I could not have told you verbally. I cannot reach you by telephone. But I'm eager to hear a positive response. Thank you, my friend. And I have a lot of ways to contact me. Telephone 772-555-1643. Return address on envelope. Computer connections currently invalid. Face to face, I'm always at school in CCD. Your determined Valentine to be, Calvin.
feel so bad. Poor Kelvin. In the meantime, Tuesday, November 6th, 2005, love number 3. Justin Mathis, age 15. Hey, baby. I got my nails done today at Walmart. For show. But the people there don't make me feel special. I wanted to try something different, so I got red tips with hearts and gold stripes. Blech. The lady convinced me to do it. She was like already on the 4th finger, so I couldn't tell her to stop. Wow, that didn't sound right. Anyways, I dumped Ray's sorry ass 100 million years ago. He cheated on me with my best friend. I know! Fucking asshole. Fuck him. He is totally out of the picture. I met this new guy, and his name is Justin Mathis. Last night was homecoming for Centennial. Port St. Lucie sucked ass, but Centennials was the shit. Me and Justin went together. He asked me out on October 22nd, real homecoming date at 12:15 p.m. I had so much fun with him. He is truly a 1 in a million guy. I will never meet anyone like him ever. Apparently, I thought everybody was the one. He got me a dozen roses, and we went to the fair the day before that. BRB. Long story short, homecoming was one of the best nights of my life. Just being in Justin's presence is so comforting. He wouldn't dance claiming that he couldn't, but that was a damn lie. I eventually got him moving because that's how we do it in Compton, and I'm smooth like that. If I'm repeating myself, it's because all I saw was BRB and the homecoming ticket, so I may be talking out of my ass. Later. All right, so this is the last entry I'll be reading tonight. 3 years later. 3 years later. I know! Poor Calvin. So 3 years later, I'm age 18 and single. September 20th, 2008. So life was pretty strange last night. I went to Chili's with Mike, Gabe, White Boy Steven, and Deep Voice Brian. Everybody has a White Boy Steven now. It started with Mikers letting me know that he was visiting Port St. Lucie, a.k.a. PSL, a.k.a. The Pizzle. Represent! And with me having nothing to do 24/7, I thought it would be a good idea to catch up, so I went. Mike paid like a sweetheart, and Brian was being a straight-up dick. So obnoxious, but funny. But the immature talking shit about other people, thinking it makes you look cool, is getting old. Whatever. So I wasn't really myself. I'm not used to people ragging on me. I hate it. But you gotta flick some people off and move on. Exactly. So I came home that very night surprisingly depressed. I felt empty. I found the reason. No, I started reading Cosmopolitan. It's actually pretty good. They give you all sorts of sexual, tantalizing positions you can use on your lover. Too bad I'm single and lonely as fuck. I know I'm independent, Neo, and I don't need a man to make me happy. But I want to want someone. I want someone to want me. I mean, I'm grateful for the life I have, and I'm not complaining, but I just feel like it would be more fulfilling if I had someone to share it with. Am I doing something wrong? Am I not approachable? What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna cool it down. Okay, so Cosmo Sexelton talks about nothing but relationships. Good shit, too. I can seriously now be the perfect girlfriend, but nobody will have the luxury because I'm bound to be alone for all eternity. So the magazine is good and all until it starts reminding you of how lonely you are. Maybe it's meant to be. Maybe I'm supposed to have time to myself to do me. Love me. Don't get me wrong. I love chilling with myself. I just want something new and exciting. Besides the point. Instead of crying my eyes out, I called my really good Indian friend Naresh, and he told me about journaling all my feelings for self-reflection. It does seem to help transfer my feelings. I just hope nobody reads this emotional ass shit. Too late for that, but because you don't have a lock, my love, so keep your pages closed. Here is my solution. Let it ride. Stop being so worried about everything. Don't plan because it never turns out how you want it. And whoever wants to hop on the ride, then so be it. Calm down, Jen. The world is still 18 years young, and you have plenty of time to meet the guy that's worth waiting for. Kelvin! Okay. All right, so my parents are still together. They're madly in love sometimes. My mom upgraded to PG-13 Adventures to PG Adventures to PG-13 Adventures. My dad is super cool. Honestly, I feel like it wasn't until I graduated from college that he stopped giving a shit. He just didn't care. He just wanted me to get a degree, and he doesn't care about boys anymore. So I'm really open with both of them, actually. But we did look up Kelvin on Facebook. And, oh, that's my parents there. Yeah, we looked up Kelvin on Facebook, the real Kelvin. He's actually an engineer now. He's also getting married. So he's going to be bearing someone else's children. I have no idea what's going on with Dallas, Ray, or Justin. Looking back now, I honestly don't think I feel like it wasn't about being in a relationship. I just like the idea of being in a relationship than actually being in a relationship. And at the end of the day, I just really needed a relationship with myself. And it wasn't until recently that I decided to take myself up on this offer, and I told my boyfriend of 8 years that I needed a break. He's actually in the audience. His name is Ton. He's right over there. He's actually my perfect mix of good and bad boy. Like, he's like my perfect soulmate. The reason I told him I wanted to be a break is I just needed time to figure out myself. And honestly, reading, like, it wasn't until the Cringe show that I started reading back in my old entries that I realized that I should be alone, or at least have like time, because all of those entries were within 1 year. So I need to have adequate time between relationship to relationship. So, and honestly, so far it's been a pretty cool journey, and I can't wait to see what the universe has next. So, thank you.